Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Pisces. How are you guys? Let's see what's happening in your love life. New love prospects, connections, your next date, Pisces. New love prospects or connections, next date, Pisces. Yeah, some options, possibilities. Someone procrastinating, maybe has too many options, but it's often just an energy of someone fantasizing. Yeah. Someone is about to, someone wants something to go in their favor. I see a cycle ending. I feel somebody here is about to make a choice. It has to do with timing, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel some kind of change coming here. Yeah, so someone's definitely letting go of their options. You got a person making a choice, soulmate connection. Ooh, taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. This is two people seeing things from each other's perspective. Two people who see eye to eye. Ooh, this is someone who sees. They're fantasizing. This could really go in their favor. It has to go in both people's favor. I see the end of options. Okay, the end of procrastinating. There's the change I can feel coming. There it is. Somebody here is definitely going through change. It's time for change. It has to do with time. Okay, so this is somebody who's ready for a whole new cycle. This is the soulmate connection. This is two people. It's got to go in both people's favor. So someone here is looking at this. It's a person who just takes a little pause, looks at this energy of change. Is this the right time? I feel it's a person making a choice of procrastinating. It may not even be they have a lot of options. It's just an energy of making a choice, whether this is the right time, the right person, situation. But there's a lot of, the world is very positive. It's someone who's looking at this, feeling on top of the world, you see, ready, looking at this change. It's also a change of perspective too, where somebody is feeling positive that things will go very well. So yeah, see, it has to do with timing and investing, hoping this pays off. Yeah, a little Pisces energy. There you are, Pisces. Look at this change. Look at it from a different perspective. To me, it says the time is now. It's time for change. It's time to invest. Yes, that could pay off, but there's a need for patience. Two people being patient with each other, seeing things from each other's perspective. I feel like you see eye to eye. I actually see, trust your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know the answers you're seeking. There we go. Emotional fulfillment. This is, you got happiness coming in. See, this energy of being patient is creating change by looking at things from a different perspective. I feel in a positive way. It's about timing, investing, and it paying off. See? Beautiful, yeah. A little Aries energy, some of you taking a leap of faith. See, this is an energy of taking a leap of faith, leaving something behind. Could be options, possibilities, fantasizing, okay? And taking a leap of faith. It's time to take a leap of faith and go down this path. Yeah, beautiful energy. This is an energy of trusting your intuition, your inner knowing. This is worth taking a risk, you see. I love this energy. Let's have a look at the Seven of Cups. Yeah, see, it's about choosing the one. See, somebody here's single. Someone's making a choice. Yeah, single person who has options, possibilities, a lot of fantasizing, but it's a person who's looking at the bigger picture. You see, what makes them happy, what fulfills them emotionally. Is this worth investing in? Will it pay off? There's always a little bit of a risk involved. So we have a single person, someone who takes care of themselves. Little Aries energy, possibly your Scorpio, very independent energy. Let's have a look at the wheel. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be single much longer. Let's have a look at the wheel. Yeah, see, this is the energy of transformation, some kind of change. See, it's time for change. It's coming. You can probably feel it. Yeah, you have a choice. I mean, you may be like letting go of somebody here who just wants to be single. But I feel someone is making a choice here to do with choosing the one, the right person. You see? It's also an energy of looking out for yourself, looking out for number one as well. If you have a person like that, you may decide to end it and choose someone else. So regardless, it's a leap of faith. It's going down this path. There is a risk. There's always a risk. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Yeah, teamwork, cooperation, compromise, compatibility, the things you have in common. So let's have a look at the Hanged Man. Yeah, so you got somebody in their head kind of analyzing and thinking. Well, they could have Pisces in their chart too, but it could be someone checking you out or you're checking them out. This is somebody who's generally fairly intelligent, somebody who does a lot of thinking, very analytical. So it has to do with change of perspective. Okay, seeing things from the other person's perspective. Someone is thinking about something here. You can see maybe something in the past. You see, someone's about to leave their options in the past, but this is definitely someone might be just checking you out to see if you're single. They want things to go in their favor. So someone who's, tries to strategize to get things to go in their favor. But there's a need to cooperate and compromise. It's an energy where two people go down this path. So tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody who has a little bit of trust issues, that things won't go in their favor, see? But it's also an energy of someone who has they're just kind of in their head. So someone who's looking at this trust issues from a different perspective. So often, it could be frustration, anxiety. A lot of times it's an energy of someone taking the things that they know to be true, leaving behind the things that no longer work. So some sort of a decision, something to do with communication here as well. But I feel it's just this person thinking if they trust this path, if they trust this, if it's worth taking a risk, you see. This is likely someone who's taken a risk before, didn't get what they wanted, more than likely. So let's have a look at the world. Yeah, see, competition. Somebody could be checking you out, looking to see if you're single. Somebody here is looking to see if there's competition. I do feel obstacles. There's fives, and this is an energy of change. This is what brings in the change. So someone is going through a change, okay? You can see it, the way they think, okay? It's an energy of fighting for something. It has to do with taking action, but there's obviously some obstacles here. Is this worth investing in? Let's have a look at the Seven of Pentacles. Be a little drama. Seven of Pentacles. It's about just being patient. There, someone seeing the truth. There we have it, seeing the truth. Empress energy is the birth of something new. We have somebody who's open. Very balanced, beautiful healing energy. But it has to do with investing, being open to investing and hoping it pays off. Yeah, someone's not so sure. Let's have a look at the Five of Swords. Yeah, so someone kind of in protective mode. Somebody's likely holding on to something from the past that's keeping them stuck, keeping them single. But we also know the Empress doesn't budge. So, yeah. What is this Five of Swords? It looks like there's competition. It looks like somebody's looking to see if someone has options, if they have their, I feel if it's yourself with that Empress energy, you identify with that, you're open. You're keeping your options open. If somebody doesn't invest, you're only going to wait so long. But I feel the Empress is always patient. See, waiting patiently with open arms, you see, but also being open to something else here, because it looks like, I think this person's looking to see if there's competition, probably watching from a distance. Often this is a person who doesn't make a move. They're not trusting yet. Okay, there's still some thinking, something they're trying to learn or figure out. They're a little frustrated, there's no doubt. So if there is competition, they may be frustrated and just kind of holding back. But often this is a person who kind of keeps themselves stuck. See, if you have someone who keeps you stuck, keeps you single, you're open to other options. So, yeah, I think this is someone who's got to let go of that energy. Somebody may be kind of set in their ways too, but there it is. See, it's an energy of change. Two people connecting, seeing eye to eye. So it looks like there's some kind of competition or conflict here. Looks like competition. Someone's looking to see if there is. And I feel like there is, because I feel like you are open. Okay? You're waiting patiently. Something's about to pay off here, but this person's looking to see if it will. But, they got to see things from your perspective as well, because you're only going to wait so long. The Seven of Pentacles is just an energy of patiently hoping something pays off. There it is. Justice and balance, coming in right, saying the right things. It's about being fair, trusting your intuition. Yeah, this is someone who got a, it's an energy of come to me right. Come to me right, or I'm going off on another path. It looks like you have options and choices here. If you don't now, it's about to happen. But I'm seeing a single person, someone choosing the one. But it's also a person who's trying to protect everything I feel they've worked for. You see? But it's a person who's, I feel, at that time in their life where they need to make a choice. They're either going to stay single or they're going to come in and cooperate and compromise. They go down this path. It's an energy of two people building each other up. So something is happening here. And I do feel there is either another person involved or you both have other options around you. But I feel there's obstacles and challenges. Two people challenging each other. You see? Some kind of argument maybe, but I feel it's just competition. There's an energy of someone, see, leaving this behind, going down another path. See, it has to do with taking a leap of faith. It has to do with a mutual energy. It has to go in both people's favor. Both people have to take a risk. It needs to be fair. See, because I feel there's an energy of that when one person takes all the risk and the other person protects themselves. And it could be something financial, someone protecting their money. But I feel with the Ten of Cups, I feel there could be emotional fulfillment. It's an energy of someone who's now looking at the bigger picture. They're doing some thinking. They're taking a pause and looking at things from the Empress's perspective. If they don't take a risk and commit, or and come in right and commit, then why would you sit around and wait? Why would you wait patiently for something? You see, the Empress only waits patiently for so long. So there it is. See, it has to do with success, planning and preparing for success. See, this is someone who likely had something that wasn't successful in the past. Maybe they had a relationship that didn't go anywhere. So they're in protective mode. But I still feel it's someone who, the hangman often is the person who just kind of is checking someone out to approach them. Now, maybe you're unapproachable, okay? But I feel it has to do with this person holding on to something, protecting their money, keeping themselves stuck. It's an energy of someone who watches from a distance. So they keep their distance at this point. But you're not budging. See? They have to take a risk. They have to take that leap of faith too. It's both people. You both have to take the risk. You both have to take the leap of faith. Boy, it's about cooperating, compromise, teaming up, being a team player. You see, taking the risk. It's almost like, what is it popping in? Jumping the broom, right? What tradition is that where people jump the broom? It's funny how that popped into my head. So I really don't know the whole tradition of that, but it has to do with a married couple jumping the broom, holding hands, doing it together. Am I right? Because I'm visualizing that. So there it is, marriage commitment. This can be successful, but it has to do with two people being on the same page. Lifestyles, habits, see, focusing on the positive, maybe a negotiation or an agreement, okay? Because it's almost like somebody's trying to protect themselves. They want the other person to take the risk. Now, this could be the risk of being hurt, the risk of communicating, but it has to do with, the Empress has a lot of abundance, right? The Empress says there's a lot of abundance. This has to do with change. You have a lot to offer. And that change is right in the middle. But it's positive energy. This is financial growth, personal growth, leading to change, overcoming obstacles. See, overcoming something here. This is two people cooperating and compromising, overcoming something where both of you are ready to take a leap of faith. But I see an agreement, right? Where both people, and it could be a prenup, planning and preparing for if it won't be successful, if it isn't long term. Okay, but someone here is trying to protect themselves more. So be careful what you sign if it is a prenup. And it could be just a verbal agreement where you both agree to be faithful, to take the leap of faith. But I feel somebody wants someone to take a bigger risk. This person's doing a lot of thinking. They're looking at all the possibilities. I can see it. They're kind of preparing, planning ahead, looking at how this could play out. And often when I see the Fool in this, they're preparing and planning ahead how this could play out. They're looking at the possibilities. You see? kind of planning ahead, seeing the bigger picture. If this doesn't, it could be beautifully successful, happiness, a beautiful union, happy home, happy life, beautiful marriage. But it's also, like I say, that's why it looks like a prenup. Someone wants the other person to take more of a risk. Now, if you are in that Empress energy, you've taken risk before, you've learned. Okay, you know. See, it has to do with seeing the truth about investing. It shows that this person's not really 100% invested. They don't have faith. Maybe they don't have faith in themselves. Okay, that's what I feel. But they're looking at it. They are struggling through this. I can see. This person maybe feels you have, you're ready to take a risk. You have more faith than they have in themselves. But it's about being faithful. It's about lifestyle habits, the way you conduct yourselves, planning and preparing for this to be long term. And if it doesn't work out, who takes the risk? You see, that's it has to work out in both people's favor. So 7 of Pentacles. There it is, the opportunity being open, see? Waiting patiently for an opportunity. This has to do with, I feel, marriage commitment. Somebody put a ring on it. Somebody doesn't want to do that, right? That's the thing. But I do feel they're thinking of this. It's solid. It's building a foundation. So it's some kind of communication or the start of something. I feel like you're open to it, whatever this is, whoever it is. I feel like you're willing to take a risk, but it has to be both people have to do it together. It's planning and preparing if this doesn't work out. So it does look like a prenup or just some kind of an agreement. So let's have a look at this agreement with tradition. Taurus, Libra, Pisces. It has to do with committing. Maybe it's yourself thinking, what if this isn't successful? Maybe it's a little risky. Okay, especially if this is someone who's been holding back, kept you stuck and single for a long time. You see? Both people need to feel, both people need to leave whatever it is in the past behind. One last look over the shoulder and go for it. I feel like this is something that will work itself out. So let's have a look at the tradition. Yeah, see, someone been there, done that. You see? Been there, done that. Someone who didn't have a successful relationship, so they're protecting their money. It wasn't successful. Maybe they didn't get anything, because they didn't have any kind of an agreement. Maybe there wasn't even a marriage. Sometimes it's just living together. But with this energy, it's also very fast moving and multiple opportunities. Yeah, if someone here doesn't want to commit, or they want you to take more of a risk than they're willing to take, I feel like you're going to go off on another path. I see other opportunities coming in. In fact, I do see competition. I do see some conflict. I do feel this is two people who could overcome anything if they wanted to. Okay, but it's about taking action. It's about something worth fighting for. But I see some drama, some kind of disagreement here. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles. So if you've been dating someone, this looks like it. Or like I say, you could be reflecting on something that happened before. Okay, I feel like you're open. Okay, but like I say, risky business, taking a risk. Someone's looking at how this could play out. It's like they're preparing. They're thinking how this could play out. Where this could go. What if it's not successful? What if it's not a victory? You see? I actually feel it very well could be. But there's that 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, someone who has, there they are, gathering all the tools, the information. You see, someone who has everything they need. Someone who has everything they need but love. Both people, see, they're doing some thinking. There's trust issues, anxiety, communication. Yeah, so someone who's going to, I feel there's going to be a conversation, a communication. They're going to risk something here too. But they're gathering info. They're manifesting. I feel like you're kind of mirroring each other that way. You're both probably thinking the same thing. It's kind of risky, right? But there needs to be an agreement. I feel like you're both going to, I feel it's going to end up being a mutual where you're going to, probably a lot of you have a prenup. Preparing for if things don't go well, especially if you both have money. But it has to be fair for both people. See, you're trusting your intuition. You already know. You already know. You know someone is just right, you see. You know this person's right for you. You know it. This is marriage material. I feel like you're both thinking similar things more than likely. Tell me more about the Magician. So there's going to be a conversation. Manifesting through conversation. They have the tools, the information, everything they need. Just be careful someone, like I say, doesn't manipulate. Maybe you don't trust, like I say, somebody who wants you to take a bigger risk. So I don't know. Like I mean, it could be where you are the one who wants a prenup. The things could be moving very quickly, but some of you could have other opportunities too. Multiple opportunities. You may decide that this isn't going to be what makes you happy. Okay, something could also be taking a risk is living in the moment too. Often the Fool is about just living in the moment. So tell me about the Magician. Yeah, so somebody here is definitely financial, enjoying the fruits of their labors. Okay, Virgo, Taurus energy. Someone's looking at things from the other person's perspective. I mean, it's possible, Pisces, you have a choice. But I see the Empress. The Empress has a lot of abundance, has a lot to offer. You know, it's an energy of long-term success, long-term planning. What does this King of Pentacles want? What does this person want? Yeah, crossroads. They want to take things to the next level. Ooh. Yeah, this is someone making a choice. They want to take it to the next level. I feel someone wants to commit. Feel like you're open to it. Like I say, make sure that you're not the one taking all the risk. It's always a risk, you know, like this is taking it to the next level. Both people going down that path. I feel like you're going to go for this. I feel whatever it is you're overcoming, you can overcome it. There's the energy of change. There's that beautiful energy of growth, abundance. Yeah. But, you know, like I say, it has to do with faith long term. There could be change. What if someone changes their mind, right? What if somebody isn't faithful? What if there's a lot of what ifs here. Yeah, see, there's the cycle. See, it has to go in both people's favor. So a cycle is ending, bringing in change. And it's beautiful. I see a lot of financial prosperity here, actually, a lot of abundance. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, I feel it's just planning and preparing if two people change how they feel, okay? Or a change of success. Somebody becomes more successful. Someone's pride could be getting in the way here too. A little bit of ego. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, see, it has to do with success, the lack of success. What if somebody all of a sudden isn't successful anymore and then the relationship ends? Okay, so there's some kind of an agreement. But I feel what we have is two people coming together, taking it to they want to take this to the next level. They're going to, this is someone offering you a commitment. It could be an engagement, but it's solid and reliable. It's showing investment. They're investing in something here. Now this could be a wedding ring, an engagement ring. Could be anything, okay? I don't want to get your hopes up. I'm not really seeing all the cards I need to see, but it's sort of the path this person's going down. Tell me about the beginning. Trust your intuition. Yeah, see? You already know everything you need to know. I feel like you know. You can likely feel this change, okay? Something is changing. It's beautiful. The world is a beautiful energy. It's sort of it's positive change. That's what I feel. Tell me about the wisdom. Trusting your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know everything you need to know. This person already knows everything they need to know too. That's what there's such a mirroring energy here. It's crazy. Actually, I don't think I need to beat this up. This is what I need to look at. 5 of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, see. This person's looking at, they're a little apprehensive. To do with lack, whether it'll be successful or financial success. This is also somebody with a lot of pride. Okay, someone's pride getting in the way. Maybe they feel they're not successful or don't have enough money. Or I feel it has to do with future planning. So they are kind of looking at the details. What are they looking at? What are the details they're looking at? What are the details they're looking at? Yeah, see, being careful what they wish for. See, this person, you know, they know what they want. They're playing it safe. They're being cautious. you see. So they are definitely someone who's been procrastinating. They're protecting everything they worked for, you see. But they're also lonely. They don't want to be single. So they're playing it safe and being a little bit cautious. So just be careful. This isn't, if you sign anything, read between the fine print, okay? Now, there could be just a conversation about this where you have to look at things from each other's perspective. I feel like you do. There's some kind of change where someone sees things from the other person's perspective. But I feel it's both of you seeing things from the other person. I actually feel like we got a pretty good couple here. But like I say, they're playing it safe. They're being cautious in case they don't get what they want, you see. So someone kind of keeping their feelings to themselves about this for now. But I do feel there's going to be a conversation. They're going to be careful how they communicate this too. They got to do and say all the right things. I feel they're kind of, looking and planning how to communicate. Because this is a person who looks at how they're going to communicate. You see? They are a little apprehensive. I can see that this may not be long term. It may not be successful. I feel their pride's getting in the way, their ego. But I feel it's more about the money planning in the future. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, see, starting something new. Some of you too, like I say, you may not take a leap of faith. You may actually leave this behind. And some of you very well may have other opportunities. I do think this person's looking to see if you have other opportunities. Okay, I do feel there's a need for everything to be out there, everything to be illuminated. So there's a lot of happiness. This is somebody who's trying to focus on the positive. If you are open to other options, I can see it. Okay, keeping your options open until they put a ring on it. That's what I feel the energy is here, Pisces. Yeah, it's letting somebody know you mean business. You're not giving in. You're not settling. Okay, you're not budging. You're not going to sit and let somebody keep you stuck and single. Okay, while you fill their cup, while you indulge them. You're not going to indulge this person, you see. This is somebody who kind of, like I say, they're used to being chased, used to getting what they want. But that's also the attraction to you. They're used to getting what they want. They're not getting what they want here. You're not going to deal with this. I actually feel a lot of this is probably you looking at the bigger picture. But honestly, I actually feel like you both are going to go for this. I do. I do. But like I say, those of you who aren't been there, done that, someone who doesn't fill your cup, you fill their cup, you indulge them, and they don't give you what you want. But I feel they're afraid they won't get what they want. You see? That's where I feel this is. But look at the emotional fulfillment. So someone looking at this. This is actually emotionally fulfilling. I feel this is someone who's been just really being cautious and playing it safe. Most of you are going to go for this. This is beautiful energy, but others of you may have something new coming in. Okay, looks like some kind of choice or decision you're going to make here about your life path. But this is someone who wants to take it to the next level. You see? They want to go down this path. They want to commit to the path. So it's just really just committing to the path. Okay? Having an agreement to commit to each other and to see where it goes. I feel like this is both people going to go down this path together. Others of you, you're moving on. Okay, because you don't feel like you're going to get what you want from this person. It's all, like I say, some of you, they want you to take the risk, but I feel like you have a choice, maybe something new. Okay, you got love coming in. Regardless, you have love, so it's choosing. This person, it's possible too. They're maybe making a choice between you. They're trying to make a choice between you and someone else, possibly. It could be some of you may be just someone checking you out to look to see if there's competition. The magician is someone who gathers information and has all the tools they need before they approach, before they take it to the next level. So yeah, I actually feel this is a very positive read. It's just normal kind of stuff people think about. They're planning and preparing. They're looking at how this could play out, what could happen, kind of what's next kind of thing. It's just a person who analyzes and strategizes a lot before they make a move. But they definitely have some, kind of trust issues that they may not get what they want here if they invest. So just make sure they're not just looking for attention. Make sure you're getting what you want. That's why I feel You see, they want you to take the risk, you taking all the risk. But I feel like you're gonna, this is what you want. Put a ring on it or commit, some kind of commitment or agreement, okay? Sorry to go on, but there's all these little things that I'm having a hard time putting my finger on with this person's, there it is, 9 of Cups, see? Getting your cups filled, both people, you know, playing it safe and being a little cautious here, not just leaping into it. Okay, if you've taken risks before and leapt into a relationship or marriage and it didn't go well, these are the lessons that are being learned. But I feel like it's about both people giving the other person what they want, where you both get what you need. Okay? And if you don't, walking away, there's the new. So, yeah, so that's where I feel like you're at. You're open, but I see truth. Okay? Victory has to do with success, and I see some kind of yes. Okay? So I wish you the best in your choices in love. I feel like you have love coming in. I feel this is a relationship that's definitely could go to the next level. Okay? If it doesn't, I feel like you're going to have an agreement to just kind of each go your separate ways. So some of you definitely have a choice. You may even have a new person coming in. You may decide to end something that's, maybe you've had something on and off too. You're moving towards new. There is new here if you want it. But it could be two people starting a whole new path together, right? Take care. I wish you guys the best. Sorry it's confusing, but I feel things are like this person, a little up in the air right now, okay? Something to do with communication, manifesting. They got trust issues, okay? I feel maybe this is somebody who feels like you don't trust them, okay? Maybe vice versa, or maybe they don't trust themselves. So I say, be the Empress, be open, but definitely don't be the one to take all the risk, okay? That's the truth. Success, victory, the aha moment. They know it too. They're having the aha moment. They see that Empress energy. Don't kid yourself. So, you know, stay in that energy because I feel like you have a lot of power here. So take care. Wish you the best. Bye for now.